Topic I'm going to talk about today is should learning English be mandatory? Learning English as a second language should not be mandatory in Korea for many reasons. Being required to learn English is not very helpful or productive to the students, especially those who are not willing to pursue a career in which English skills are necessary. I believe that students must have a choice of what foreign language they want to study. Students must have a variety of foreign languages offered to them to choose from. Being required to learn English as a second language can be a waste of time, especially to those who are not interested in learning English. If they had a choice of what language they wanted to learn, they would be able to pay attention and engage in class more passionately. Learning English will do no use to those who want to pursue a career or are planning to live in a non-English speaking country in the future. For example, when I went to Japan, no one could speak English. Not even the police officers could understand English very well. This proves how just learning English just because it is the international language is not the most important thing for everyone. Also, it is difficult to learn another language than English when English is the mandatory and required subject at school. They'll need after-school private tutoring like Haeun or online resources to learn a third language. However, not all students can afford them. Students may not have enough time to study for school subjects and prepare for the Korean National University entrance exam, which is very important for their future career. The purpose of school is to help all students learn and develop skills and knowledge that they will need in the future to succeed and be responsible and productive citizens. However, requiring all students to learn English as a second language is not helping all students who will have different plans for their future. By offering several different languages, students would be able to learn the language they desire to learn and benefit from it. Can students actually utilize English in their daily life? The English Korean students learn is based on grammar and the rules of the language, not conversational English. For example, no one says, "Hi, how are you? I'm fine, thank you, and you?" in America. However, that is how Korean students learn English. This shows that not a lot of Koreans can utilize the language in real life. Also, we can see in some YouTube videos that native English speakers cannot solve the problems on the Korean National University entrance exam English section. This shows that the way Koreans learn English is wrong and the exam is unreasonably difficult. English is the official language in 67 different countries out of 195 countries. 1.5 billion people speak English out of 7.8 billion people. This shows that not all or most countries and people speak English, and that learning another language than English can also benefit and provide more opportunities for other people. For example, if someone speaks Arabic, it will allow them to connect to some corporations and organizations from the Arabic countries and not limit them to only the English-speaking countries. As an international student, I realized that learning English in Korea did not help me at all. I did not improve very much before I came to America, and that is the whole reason I came to America as an international student, to learn English. I disliked learning English because I was forced to. I know many of my friends disliked learning English too. I had to memorize vocab words and read books and learn grammar rules that I forgot about soon after the quizzes I took. Even though I was forced by the school, the parents, and the society to learn English, it did not benefit me by any reason or any way, because I forgot about them after all. Not a lot of my friends in Korea can have a conversation in English even though they learned it since kindergarten, which shows that it is the way Koreans learn English is lacking the whole point, the whole purpose of learning a foreign language. The purpose of learning a foreign language is to be fluent in it and be able to have a conversation in that language. I interviewed some people, and the first person I interviewed is my friend who is currently attending a foreign language high school in Korea. I asked her, is learning English as a requirement helping you currently? And she said, no, it is not helping me. Everything we do is read books and analyze grammar. I also asked, can you apply the English skills you learned in real life? And she said, no, I cannot apply the lessons I learned at school in real life. I do not like the way they teach. Another person I asked is an international student who is currently attending a high school in Canada. I asked him, did learning English as a requirement in Korea help you? And he said, learning English in school in Korea did not help me that much. I also asked him, if learning English was not required, would you have taken a different language? And he said, yes, I would have taken Mandarin instead. The last person I asked to interview is a college student currently attending an American college who's fluent in at least 5 languages. I asked her, can you apply your English skills in your daily life? And she said, no, in my country, meaning her hometown country, not America. Everyone speaks Arabic. It is really rare to speak English in my country. I also asked if learning English was not required, would you take a different language? And she responded, yes, if you asked me to go learn Cantonese for 20 years, I would rather do that than learn English. And therefore, I believe that learning English as a second language should not be mandatory in Korea. Thank you.